Welcome everyone back to another video. Today I'll be showing you mainly about the squall line and the line convection that we're going to be seeing today. Now this line has already been moved in for some of us in Wales, but some of us have not. It's still ahead of the squall line, so keep in mind for that, as heavy rain and maybe a flash of lightning could appear in this front. As you can see on the live radar, currently Scotland, the rain turns into snow as that northerly flow comes down. As you can see, it or is mainly snow. That's why there is a snow warning in force for Scotland. Coming down here, this very widespread area of a line is actually a cold front, and it's very, and you could call it a squall line because you have this thing down here called a line convection, and that thing can bring very heavy rain. Now I will tell you what that is in a second, but now I just want to switch you to the past 24 hours precipitation. As you can see, amber warning has been issued for a region of very heavy rain that has been fall overnight. Luckily, it is this Midland area, Manchester area, Blackpool area. You can see where the rain is mainly focused on. The reds, maybe you can pick out some pinks, but this is the area where the rain is mostly fell on overnight. Now I'll just go through this weather warning very quickly. As you can see, an amber warning has been issued here for rain. It started on yesterday 8:38, and in this time of recording, I'm recording at somewhere at 8:30, so this warning is going to expire later. So this just says 40 to 50 centimeters of rain is expected fairly widely, with 50 to 100 millimeters. I will not go through this warning too much in depth now because it is already almost done. So yellow rain warning, yet yellow rain warning, a bit more widespread than the amber one, starts from 3 p.m. of yesterday to 11 a.m. today. So there's still some time on this warning, and the warning is focused on where the reds and the yellows and the oranges are on the live radar, as you can see on the 24-hour past precipitation. This is also a low likelihood and a medium impact, as you can see, and the amber rain warning has been upgraded, which had a medium impact but low likelihood. This yellow wind warning, as you can see, starts from midnight today. This has been extended now, midnight today. It used to start from 9 a.m. today, but now it started from midnight 15 today because of heavy winds, and that low pressure is expected to arrive earlier than expected as well. So strong winds are expected overnight and during Wednesday. Strongest winds are expected coastal regions where gusts of 65 to 75 are possible, but mainly 45 to 55, but maybe some 60 miles per hour in some exposed spots. So this is a very low likelihood and a medium impact. They haven't updated anything yet. Finally, this snow and ice warning. As you can see, the live radar was basically covered by snow because of the northerly flow we are currently seeing for Scotland. So this has a medium likelihood and a low impact as well, and it expires 9 a.m. tomorrow, and it starts from 4 a.m. today, so basically when people wake up. So this is the surface pressure charts. I just want to go through that very quickly. Let's just rewind. And as you can see, this is yesterday's is low pressure. Now today's low pressure hasn't really developed. It's just that kink in the isobars where it kind of is there, but it's still bringing very strong winds. And once that passes on to the nearer continent, it opened the gates to a northerly flow again, very similar to yesterday's run. As you can see, we continue high pressure builds in, and then eventually low pressure tries to build in, and then it maybe makes a bit of progress in the south, and that warm front is the place that we might be able to see some very significant snow. Now I want to switch over to the rain and snow and the precipitation. As you can see, currently we have this very narrow band of reds and yellows. This is called a line convection, and I'll tell you what that is. It's a very narrow band of rain with very heavy, with very intense rain or maybe even hail. So this narrow band of rain can last a short period of time, but it's definitely intense, so keep in mind for that. But it does look like it kind of dies out on itself, and it kind of regens power as it moves down, but then it regens power here. As you can see, very narrow band of rain just moving down, and then northerly flow bringing very significant snow to Scotland. That's why there's a amber. That's why there's a yellow snow warning in force. Could be upgraded to amber if stuff is uncertain. Now you can see the rain continuously pushes into snow in Scotland. As you can see, very widespread, very widespread of snow here. You can see the snow continues to pile up in Scotland until that warm front drives in very heavy snow, very significant snow in the south, you can see, but not accumulating though because it's a warm front. But then we can see very severe rain turning into that. Very severe rain turning into very severe snow could cause some problems with this again. And as it gets warm enough, it turns back into rain. Next, I want to show you the wind gust. I want to show you, as you can see, this is the winds ahead of the squall line. You can see 50, 55, 54. I see 60, but then after the front passes, everything comes to a calm. 17, 15, 30 mile per hour only. It all does sudden drop of wind as soon as that band of rain passes. So it's just the strongest wind is just ahead of that front really. And as that passes, nothing really crazy to look out for. It's just a northerly flow which definitely bring gusty winds, but nothing really that special. Now, I want to show you how this line convection actually forms here. You can see currently the winds are blowing a southwesterly direction. You can see the arrows from down here ahead of the front. But after the front passes, you can see it kind of blows as a northwesterly direction. So that's a very sharp boundary from where the um, where ahead of the front is and what after the front is. So that's the wind shear, you can call it. And that's what's causing us to, and that wind difference is that what's causing it to really power up the intensifies the rain and hail maybe. So that's basically what it is. That's why, and I thought it'd be quite interesting to see like how the wind difference is changing, because this is why that there's a line convection there, So I want to take this into yesterday's video again. You can see all the models are really showing that sharp boundary from where the ahead of the front and after the front. You can see everything comes to an end when that front passes. So it's that sudden drop of wind there. And I'll actually show you on this specific location here. Somewhere like Wales here. And just pinpoint that. Yes, here. If I could look at the graph, it said Wednesday, 1st of January, 6 a.m. The maximum wind gust there is 97.2 kilometers per hour. But then if I move the timeline, 9 a.m., it all comes to a stop. 47.5 kilometers. That's a 50-kilometer drop. So that's like 30 mile per hour drop in wind speeds after that passes. So that's a significant amount of winds. And to take this even further, I want to check the London wind gust here. Again, showing the same as the Wix charts that I've been previously showing here. London wind gust mile per hour. So you see all the models are agreeing it's definitely going to be strong. Maybe some exceeding 50, but near that threshold. And then midday 50, midday 1st of January, 12, you can't see it's in the middle there. So it's 12 p.m. 12 p.m. like in the midday, and then as midday passes, you can see all the models saying, all the 17 of them saying that that sudden drop in wind right after the front passes. So around like 4 a.m. you see only 20 mile per hour, from 50 to 20 in a 4-hour time. So that's actually quite a lot of wind being dropped here. Very significant indeed. And it's not just the wind that is significant, it's the precipitation that is significant as well. So you can see this is the graph model here, a bar chart. As you can see, this shows the models agreeing. This has been run 30 times again. This shows the model agreeing, like the amount of precipitation that this is going to be receiving from this squall line, or from this front, I should say. So Wednesday, 1st 18th, nothing really special. But then it's not. But then Thursday midnight, and Thursday midnight not really much of a thing. But then it really perks up. It really perks up by Thursday, the 6 o'clock. As you can see here, models are showing 13% of 1 millimeter to 2 millimeter, but most models are agreeing that it's going to go from 2 millimeter to 5 millimeter, but some are also claiming that it's more than 5 millimeters, so 5 to 10. And it gets more severe here. 12 a.m. midday, Thursday midday. You can see some models are even saying 10 millimeters to 50 millimeters of rain here. So yeah, we really have to keep in mind for that, of the rain. So stay in touch with the forecast, and until the next video, bye.